And for Serbia, it's Vladimir Lucic. It was Lucic on target to score the winning goal last month against Northern Ireland. So almost ready to go in Backa Topola, the home of TSC Backa Topola, who are in the Europa League, the second oldest club in the Serbian Superliga. Certainly with one of the shiniest new stadiums. It's only been open for a couple of years. Holds 4,500, certainly way fewer than that in there for this one this evening. Can England get back to winning ways after their defeat in the last match? England so far 3-0 winners away to Luxembourg, then the 9-1 Serbia game at the City Ground, and then that 3-2 defeat. This is match number 4. Northern Ireland coming up next on Tuesday at Goodison Park. Liam Delap, one of those coming into England's team today. We are almost ready to go. Final checks being made by Peter Kjærsgaard, the Danish referee, and away we go. And it's England who get the match underway. Little reminder, 2 of Lee Carsley's star players called up to the full squad by Gareth Southgate this month, so no Rico Lewis or Cole Palmer. 3 changes from the Ukraine game. Taylor Harwood-Bellis returns to captain the side. He was out last month. Starts 2 for Jayden Philogene and Liam Delap. Jamie Bino-Gittins and Charlie Cresswell are the players who dropped down to the bench. Lots of changes for Serbia under their new coach. Only 4 players keeping their place from the Northern Ireland game. One of them, the keeper, Elliott, who conceded 9 to England the other week. Another, Vladimir Lucic, who we just saw next to the referee in the middle. He scored the winner in the Northern Ireland game. Among those coming in, worth keeping an eye on, Stefan Lekovic, who's playing with Villarreal B in the second tier in Spain, and striker Petar Ratkov of RB Salzburg, who made his full debut for Serbia last month against Hungary. Petar Ratkov, number 21, playing up front for them, worth keeping an eye on him. It's England with the early possession, kicking from left to right in the first half. And this is Harvey Elliott sending it forward. It's in from Philogene on the far side. And they're wrapped up against the elements. Coaching staff just disappearing from view there for a moment as it's swept away by Lazic. Back with England once more. Hayden Hackney with some early possession in midfield, the Middlesbrough player. Here he is. Hackney made his debut against Luxembourg a couple of months ago. Noni Madueke, who was sensational and certainly not the only one who had a fantastic game in the reverse fixture last month. Jared Branthwaite away to Jayden Philogene. Philogene away from Uroš Lazic, who makes a challenge and in doing so concedes a corner kick. There's Ljubinko Drulovic, his first match in charge, appointed at the back end of October. Previously the assistant manager for Serbia's national team for just over 2 years. James Mcatee with the first corner of the match. The Sheffield United loanee sends it over. Jared Branthwaite got there, fired in at the near post. And eventually Veljko Ilić managed to get his hands on the ball. With England threatening early through Liam Delap. Was comfortable for Tino Livramento. Happy to see that one go through to James Trafford, who's one of the few players remaining from the successful winning summer at the last Euro. Didn't concede a single goal throughout the whole tournament, James Trafford of Burnley. Madueke. Chelsea man's got some support here from Elliott. Livramento. England enjoying good early possession here in the opening minutes. Madueke with a lovely little exchange with Mcatee. Proving very difficult to relieve of possession. Nice tidy play, Livramento sending it back in. Initially picking out Harvey Elliott. Mcatee looks to win it back. That's precisely what he does. Mcatee! It's England who have the lead via a sizable deflection. James Mcatee's shot looping up over the goalkeeper Veljko Illich. Perfect start for England in the opening 5 minutes of the game. And it's deja vu all over again, as you might say, for Illich, the goalkeeper. Remember, he conceded a hatful against England at the City Ground. That one just spun up off Mihailo Illich. Agonisingly out of reach for the goalkeeper. Just watch that there, off his left calf, changing the trajectory of the shot. Lee Carsley wrapped up against the conditions. So James Mcatee with the early goal for England. His first for the under-21s as he wins his 7th cap this afternoon. Harwood-Bellis. Carsley, who's been in the England coaching system for a fair few years now, in various roles since 2015. Second European Championship cycle for him after successfully leading England to victory in the summer. Third time England have been European under-21 champions. First time in a long time, though. First time since 1984. Here's Livramento. That's excellent play from Livramento, taking him away from Stefan Mitrovic. Philogene. Now Harwood-Bellis. Madueke. Quick to move the ball on. Livramento whipping it in towards the near post area where Delap was trying to get on the end of it. Liam Delap, who scored 5 goals in the Championship for Hull. He's on loan there from Manchester City. Got the winner last Saturday for Hull against Huddersfield, securing a 1-0 victory. And Illich is playing on his home ground with the goal kick. His team have found it tough actually in the Europa League. Backa Topola, 1 point from the opening 4 matches. And West Ham in town next on the 30th of November. Here comes Livramento. It's great to see him playing again after that horrible injury he had, which kept him out for such a long time, that cruciate last year. Branthwaite. Humphreys to his left, but bypasses him. Delap with an untimely slip. Collected here by Mateja Djordjevic. Now Mitrovic of Red Star Belgrade back into Djordjevic. Controlled by Lucic, not for long. Madueke. Quick to take it from him. Mcatee across to Humphreys. Winning his 3rd cap today, Bashir Humphreys. A lot of these players out on loan, many of them in the Championship from their parent clubs. Philogene. Now, Elliott, who's a real leader of this team. Space here for Hayden Hackney. No pressure being applied by Serbia to him in possession. Madueke, Livramento. Elliott skips away from Nikola Petkovic. Looks at the referee and wonders why he didn't get a free kick. Madueke and Livramento looking to cause problems down the near side. Decent looking ball in, and Delap's header just beyond the far post. Well, it's been an excellent opening 9.5 minutes from Lee Carsley's team, and they weren't far away from taking a 2-goal lead here. Running towards Ratkov, didn't get his head to it, but again England picking up the loose pieces, and Madueke proving to be a real handful, completely surrounded on this occasion. And away comes Mcatee Djordjevic initially into Petrovic. Throw for the host. There's the goal scorer for England. Certainly a better start for England today than the last game. They were 2 down to Ukraine away at half-time. Got back to 2-2 in the 89th minute and then still lost the match in the 94th. Jadon Filogene. Ball collected by Nikola Stankovic. Humphreys able to collect. Free kick there for the challenge on Uroš Lazic. Djordjevic. Controlled by Mitrovic into Petkovic. Now Nikola Stankovic looks to get the return pass, which doesn't go his way. Serbia just looking to settle and try and string a few passes together. There are plenty of changes to their team under a new coach, Drulovic, who had a very successful playing career actually, much of which was in Portugal, primarily with Porto, but also with Benfica for a while. He won a hatful of trophies during his time in Portuguese football. Taylor Harwood-Bellis. Here's Stefan Lekovic. He's the player with Villarreal in Spain, playing in central defence for Serbia today. Tricky to control there for Uroš Lazic, who got well forward from the back. Lazic. He's returning to the lineup actually, Lazic, having played for them since last year. Very nicely done by James Trafford. Look at the space there for Tino Livramento. England able to gain ground quickly. Support provided by Elliott on the inside and Madueke on the near side. Delap and Jadon Filogene in the heart of the penalty area, and it's behind for an England corner. So Harvey Elliott, the man across to take this one for England. Got 2 goals in that match last month at the City Ground. to try and provide one for someone else here. Livramento with the throw. Worked away, it was Matic, and then swept clear by Elliott. Up towards Ratkov. He's one of the players being brought back into the squad for this game. Ratkov, the centre forward. He's got the black woolly gloves on. Try and get on the end of something from Stefan Mitrovic here, but challenge comes in from Livramento, and the deflection coming off the Serbian forward. Goal kick England. Mitrovic, another one who's had a taste of full international football. He has two senior caps for Serbia, but has started all of the qualifiers in this current competition. 15 minutes in, England with the lead, courtesy of a shot from James Mcatee in the 5th minute of the game, which took a deflection on its way through up into the air off Elliott. But it's Mcatee's goal. Here's Madueke. Elliott. Branthwaite being urged forward by Taylor Harwood-Bellis. Branthwaite away to Humphreys on the far side. He's on loan at Swansea this season. Bashir Humphreys from Chelsea. And now Livramento. Both Delap and Jadon Philogene inside the box. Elliott, good running by Madueke. He'll get there just about. It's gone as a goal kick. And despite his protest that the ball hadn't gone over the byline. So Serbia, not only have they failed to reach the finals the last 2 times the competition has been held in 21 and 23, they have failed to get out of the group stage on the last 4 occasions when they have reached the finals, but still in contention in this group. Remember, the winners of the group go through and the runners-up go into the playoffs. Ukraine making a really good start. 4 wins out of 4, they're on 12 points. England 2 wins, 1 defeat on 6, and Serbia exactly the same on 6, 2 wins and the 1 defeat so far before today. Azerbaijan and Luxembourg both on 3, and Northern Ireland also on 3. Harwood-Bellis playing in the Championship with Southampton on loan from Manchester City. Got a goal against Birmingham City recently in a 3-1 win. Finding Noni Madueke, who's away from Mitrovic. Great play, Madueke. Doesn't fall kindly for England. There's Mcatee, the goal scorer. Now Humphreys and Philogene up against Lucic, who's been backed up by Stankovic. Mcatee's return, and Humphreys sending it across. That one hung in the air. Here's Vladimir Lucic, Serbia's captain. Hackney winning it back. Harvey Elliott finding Mcatee. Mcatee will have another crack here and he'll score again. Lovely goal for England. And what a day James Mcatee is having. 2 goals in the opening 19 minutes of the match. And the second one, an absolute cracker. Here it is once again. Mcatee, the room to pick his spot here. Hayden Hackney with the pass. And Veljko Ilic just getting his fingertips to the ball, but unable to push it wide of the post. Every dip on the shot there from James Mcatee. And England with a healthy looking lead, less than 20 minutes into the game. Just wonder how all this sort of plays in psychologically with some of the Serbian under-21 players, having been hit for 9 just last month by England. I know how easily it is to be punished in terms of goals by this England squad. Harwood-Bellis, here's Branthwaite. Of course, like his teammates, will have been digesting that 10-point reduction the Premier League have given to Everton in the last 24 hours. Financial fair play, which now suddenly leaves Everton just one off the bottom in the Premier League. Here is Branthwaite, had a really good year on loan at PSV Eindhoven last season. Gained a lot from that, played in Europe as well as in the Eredivisie. Now firmly establishing himself in the Premier League, and Trafford's ball out a little bit short, and England playing themselves potentially into a spot of difficulty. Here comes Mitrovic, sent back to Mateo Djordjevic. Now it's Vladimir Lucic. Remember, Serbia actually took the lead in the reverse fixture. Lucic with a fantastic goal at the City ground. Returned by Mitrovic, he gets away from Alexa Matic. England now potentially can break, they've got the pace to do so. Harvey Elliott, he's got Jaden Philogene, Noni Madueke and Liam Delap with him. Here's Delap, who can't find any of his teammates, and Stankovic relieved to get the ball away, up to Ratkov. Nicely done, appreciated by the sparse crowd as Vladimir Lucic advances on the England box. Ball sent back out, the attempted shot coming in from Nikola Petkovic. Here now is Petar Ratkov. First little hint of danger in and around the England goal. Petrovic's throw. Brilliant play by Lucic, superbly done, and then somehow Ratkov just got it caught between his feet, but that was excellent play by Vladimir Lucic. Midway through the first half, 2 goals from James Mcatee, putting England in an excellent position here in this qualifier in Group F for the European Under-21 Championship. For 2025, the finals will be in Slovakia. That's the next Euro. Hayden Hackney for England. Started all of the matches so far. Hayden Hackney went off after about an hour in the last one against Ukraine. Here he is. Branthwaite and Mcatee. Tidied up by Hayden. Here's Tino Livramento. His Premier League opportunities with Newcastle have had to come from the bench so far this season. He started one game in the Champions League, their most recent one against Dortmund. They've been looking really comfortable in the opening quarter of this game. Taylor Harwood-Bellis. Harvey Elliott with time to turn. And a second opportunity to send it forward. Livramento well forward here. Madueke nearby. Madueke into Elliott. Liverpool player bringing Humphreys into the play, and now Philogene directing much of England's attacking operations, pulling plenty of the strings. Harvey Elliott, here he is again. Hackney. Good, sharp, crisp passing from England as they slowly advance. It'll be another corner. Elliott once more. Determined header away by Mcatee Djordjevic. But no sooner do Serbia clear their lines than they find the ball coming back towards them. Hackney. Livramento available. Delap waiting in the middle with Elliott and Djordjevic for company. This is, initially at least, it was good play from Noni Madueke. For the time being, has just swapped sides with Jadon Philogene. Harwood-Bellis across, calm as you like, to just tidy up there. Just ahead of the forward rushing figure of Nikola Stankovic. It's with Čukarički these days, the 20-year-old, away by Trafford. No free kick awarded for the challenge on Liam Delap, but England win the ball back anyway. And I think Alexa Matic was a little too ponderous in possession. Branthwaite winning his 5th cap today, starting for the 3rd qualifier in a row. Good forward play from Hackney and Madueke. Elliott trying to wriggle his way in towards the penalty area. James Mcatee. Livramento. Here's Jadon Philogene. Philogene. What's the return pass there from Mcatee, and gets it, but there's an opportunity for the host to clear. Lucic finds himself in a bit of a tight corner, but will be more than happy with a throw-in under the circumstances. Well, there was the challenge on Liam Delap, which the Danish referee was happy with. Livramento. England continuing to utterly dominate possession here. Here's the captain, Harwood-Bellis. Trafford hasn't had a save to make so far in the match. Elliott just whipping the ball away from Petrovic for an England throw. One of the more experienced players in the team, of course, Harvey Elliott. With a lot of first-team experience at Liverpool by now. Though 9 of his 10 appearances in the league this season have come off the bench. Elliott, one of those who was in the squad in the summer. So we're almost half an hour in. The TSC Arena. And England looking good so far. With a free kick as well, conceded by Petrovic on Madueke. Madueke, who scored twice against Serbia and once in the last match as well against Ukraine, averaging a goal again then so far in the group. Lucic and Petrovic, the 2 players in the wall. Comes from Mcatee, well, they're queuing up to head that one out. Only as far as Hackney. Philogene wandering back over to the far side, having had a little go on the right. Up against Uroš Lazic and Nikola Stankovic. Share Humphreys into Hackney. Here's Elliott. Harwood-Bellis. Livramento well forward here on the England right. Hayden Hackney. A possession here from England. Patient play as they look for an opening. And the opportunity to prise open the home defence for what would be the 3rd time in this first half. Here comes Tino Livramento. Petrovic backpedaling. Noni Madueke now in possession. Lovely play. Livramento. It's a corner. Solid defending from Mihailo Illich in the end for the hosts, the Partizan player. Illich just getting there in the nick of time. Scored the winner for his team in a league match against Gradski last weekend. But very much concentrating on his defensive duties here so far in the first half. Madueke once more. England continue to probe and ask questions of the home defence. Petrovic with the chance to clear. Elliott almost able to pick up the loose pieces there. Stankovic steps in, though it's swept away by Stefan Lekovic. But there's nobody there in red. Chilly early evening in Serbia. 6 degrees at the start of play, but won't be getting any warmer. And Elliott there, we've seen so prominent in an attacking sense, getting back deep inside his own half to help out as well. Lots of room here for Tino Livramento. Second squad that he's been back in, came back into the under-21 setup in October. A couple of appearances, played in both games, and back in and starting today, and England's grateful for Jared Branthwaite there as he slid in to make sure the ball didn't reach Ratkov, the RB Salzburg striker. Here goes Elliott again. These alarm bells will be ringing a little bit for Serbia. That was sturdy play by Djordjevic. But the referee is going to bring the play back for an incident on the edge of the centre circle with Nikola Petkovic on the deck. But England rather hoping for a free kick further forward. There on the just caught there on the edge of the centre circle by Livramento, who couldn't quite get out of the way. His momentum carrying him forward. Last 10 minutes of the first half. If you've just joined our coverage, James Mcatee with both of the goals for England in the 5th minute and also after 18 minutes. And so far, James Trafford in the England goal hasn't had a save to make. So far, so good then for Lee Carsley's team, as they look to get back to winning ways after the defeat on the road away to Ukraine last time out. It's an excellent turn by Delap to find Elliott, and Liam Delap following up. Bit off a bit more than he could chew there, tangling with Uroš Lazic, but Elliott going down right underneath the referee's nose, and Peter Kjærsgaard remaining unimpressed by that and allowing the game to continue. Petrovic loses the ball. Away comes Hayden Hackney. That'll be a free kick. So hear that challenge coming in from Nikola Petkovic. First hint of a niggle or two out there on the pitch in the last few minutes. Petkovic just been spoken to by referee Kjærsgaard. Plays in the States, by the way, Petkovic, the number 19 for Serbia, for Crown Legacy in the MLS Next Pro League, which is the 3rd tier in the United States. Here's Taylor Harwood-Bellis. England throw. Jared Branthwaite. He's got Humphreys away to his left. Jaden Philogene further forward. Harwood-Bellis available as well if required. Keeps the ball well away from Petr Ratkov. Hackney, clear of Matic. Pressure on Tino Livramento. Livramento under pressure from Matic. Branthwaite. What a good clearance there by James Trafford, and he's lucky to get his hands on the ball. England almost leaving the door open, and Serbia close to receiving an unexpected opportunity here. James Trafford's clearance, not great. But England very quickly put the boot on the other foot and venture forward with Noni Madueke. Livramento. Decent ball in as well. Here's James Mcatee. Aidan Hackney keeps it away from Alexa Matic. Harwood-Bellis. 6 minutes to the break plus added time. Mcatee. Neat, tidy, composed play from England. Aidan Hackney beautifully flighted onto the head of Liam Delap. It was comfortable though for Veljko Ilic. So first taste of life as the under-21 coach for Ljubinko Drulovic. Madueke. Free kick. Considered by Matic. Another one based in the domestic league with the Vozdovats. Momentarily down to 10 here. Running repairs required for right back Tino Livramento. Hopefully nothing major for him. Beautifully taken by Jadon Philogene, who tees it up, and Harvey Elliott is there. And Serbia survive and send the ball upfield. Bashir Humphreys was back to challenge and won the ball off Stankovic. It's not great for Livramento. Does it at the moment. England man down for the time being. Still a lovely flow about their passing and attacking ideas. This was the run of Jadon Philogene, challenged at the last moment. Thumped away by Stefan Lekovic. Nice, tight, compact stadium. Be a great atmosphere when West Ham visit, I'm sure. In less than 2 weeks' time. Livramento back on the pitch and back involved in the game straight away. He seems to be fine, which is good to see. Last 3 minutes of the opening 45. Here's Branthwaite now. The Everton player finding Mcatee, score of the 2 goals, and now Harvey Elliott with space to scuttle into and support from Madueke. Up against Mitrovic, good play, Livramento. Quite wrap his foot around the ball. More promising attacking play though from Lee Carsley's team. Decent opportunity set up by Madueke. Branthwaite with time. Stankovic sniffing around. And Uroš Lazic getting forward as well. Delap toppling over under the challenge of Mihailo Ilic. Collected by Nikola Petkovic. Sturdy but fair challenge by Jared Branthwaite. Left him hopping a little bit. Almost a hint of an opportunity for Vladimir Lucic. Branthwaite there, clearly felt that challenge. Just see him there in the background. Still struggling a little. Bashir Humphreys. Hackney to spread the play. Livramento, Madueke. Able to win the ball back superbly and quickly. England been really good even when they haven't got the ball in this first half, so being quick at winning it back. Humphreys away to Jaden Philogene. Just a few seconds remaining before we see the board go up for the allocation of additional time at the end of this first half. Trafford away and Delap coming deeper. Minimum of 2 added minutes, which we're just going into now. That pass wasn't far from finding Noni Madueke. Again, Serbia's players not careful enough when they are in possession to keep the ball for very long. Livramento, Elliott. Impressive, crisp passing, lovely play from England. Livramento into James Mcatee, who's challenged there by Mihailo Illich. Carry on, says the Danish referee. England with a throw. Mcatee complaining to the referee about the decision, or I should say the non-decision. Here's Lucic. Good play, away from 3. That's excellent from Serbia's captain. Really good sweet sequence of play. And the first hint of agitation between the two sets of players. Harvey Elliott, the man involved there for England, but it was a great piece of skill initially from Vladimir Lucic, and then a very sturdy challenge from Harvey Elliott. Closing moments then of this first half. This is Mihailo Illich for Serbia. That'll do it for the opening period, and a very satisfactory one from England's point of view indeed. Asserting early authority on the match with a goal from James Mcatee in the 5th minute, and then he added the second as well in the 18th. What a first half he's had, James Mcatee. The second goal from outside the penalty area, a real cracker into the corner of the net. Serbia yet to test James Trafford in the England goal. At the break, it's Serbia 0, England 2. Goal, England with 77% of the play so far in the match. Peter Kjærsgaard of Denmark is the referee. And away we go for the second period. No changes made at half-time. All swept away by Veljko Illich. Here's Jaden Philogene, enjoying life in the Championship with Hull after his move at the back end of the summer from Aston Villa. But now it's with Stefan Mitrovic. Lucic. And Jared Branthwaite. With England winning in real time, it would move them up onto 9 points, still 3 behind Ukraine, having played the same number of games. As it stands, Ukraine 12 points from 4 matches. England would be on 9, Serbia on 6, and then Azerbaijan, Luxembourg and Northern Ireland all on 3. Madueke challenged by Petrovic. It's England's ball. Petrovic, one of the players from Red Star. Branthwaite across the back line and sent forward. Here's Livramento. Livramento away from Matic. Elliott. Now Humphreys. This is Philogene. Just looking to find an opening. Elliott. Tracked and sent away from the box by Nikola Petkovic. England persisting. Looking to make a fast start to the second half. Jaden Philogene across. Just got away from Uroš Lazic, but cleared by Lekovic. Branthwaite showing no ill effects from that knock he appeared to pick up shortly before half-time, which left him limping. Lucic. Sturdy challenge by Livramento, no foul. The referee was well placed to see the challenge at close quarters. Madueke. He's got Livramento nearby, Elliott as well. Hackney. Mcatee. He's sending it in, and it just got away from Djordjevic. Mentioned Mcatee with the 2 goals for England. There's a big Barnsley flag inside the stadium, and his brother John is playing on loan at Barnsley at the moment. Saw him score a lovely goal in the FA Cup last week. Barnsley winning the first round replay away at Horsham in Sussex, the non-league team. He scored their 3rd goal in the 3-0 win, and it was a beautiful chip over the goalkeeper. So it's been a good 10 days or so for the Mcatee family in front of goal. Here's James now, looking to get Jaden Philogene away. It's covered at the back there by Mihailo Ilic. It will be an England corner. Second start of this qualifying campaign for England's number 10. Towards Delap in the near post area. Now with Taylor Harwood-Bellis, only his 2nd appearance, having missed the games last month through injury. Branthwaite, forward by Humphreys. Losing out initially was Jaden Philogene with the challenge on Stefan Lekovic. Free kick Serbia. Here's the challenge once again. Lekovic, the 19-year-old, getting on with the game, and the striker Ratkov pulled up by the referee. Branthwaite trying to spread the play, but not having the desired effect, giving it away to Mitrovic. It's collected here by Ilic, and now Alexa Matic. Here's Stefan Lekovic and Lazic. Won back well by Jaden Philogene for England. Now Harvey Elliott venturing forward. Usually disappointing pass from the Liverpool player there. Delap putting pressure on Veljko Ilic, the goalkeeper, kept in by Lazic. Here's Ratkov. Good ball as well. Vladimir Lucic loves to cut inside onto that right foot, back into Petrovic. The attempted shot smothered by Hayden Hackney. Noni Madueke back to help out. Brilliantly done by Madueke. England maybe can counter. Humphreys in towards Philogene. To Mcatee. Forward off the boot of Elliott, on by Madueke. Here's Livramento. Elliott, and the string puller in chief for England, into James Mcatee. No hat-trick on this occasion. His first real attempt on goal of the second half. Just got underneath it a little. For Branthwaite. Trafford still with nothing to do so far in the game. The England goalkeeper enjoying his first full season in the Premier League, having moved to Burnley from Manchester City. He had a loan at Bolton Wanderers last season, so plenty of good experience there as well. Now with Hayden Hackney, the Middlesbrough midfielder, picking out James Mcatee, trying to slide it through towards Delap. The clearance is made though by Mateja Djordjevic. Madueke going a little too short with that pass, and Nikola Petkovic, initially at least, collecting. Taylor Harwood-Bellis finds Branthwaite. He's got Humphreys on the near side. That's a nice ball. This time Elliott brings Madueke into the game. Back with Harvey Elliott, chance to tee up the shot and find the bottom corner. Absolutely lethal finishing from Harvey Elliott. 3-0 England. 10 minutes into the second half. And England score from outside the box again. And Harvey Elliott, who scored twice against Serbia at the City Ground last month, scores with this shot here. Just zipping it into the corner of the net. Frustrating first match as coach of Serbia's under-21s for Ljubinko Drulovic. His team will be back at it on Tuesday. They're at home. It's a match they'll feel that they ought to be able to win. They're at home to Luxembourg. And then, of course, we've got nothing until next March. So England with Northern Ireland at home on Tuesday, and then in March they face a trip to Azerbaijan, and then a home game with Luxembourg, sort of towards the latter end of March. So it looks an awfully long way back for Serbia today. We're desperate not to be on the end of another pasting. We were last month. We're looking to apply more pressure. Chance to work it clear. Away to Lucic. Here now is Djordjevic. So first change being made by the hosts, and Alexa Matic is going off. Players coming on, Mihailo Stevanovic. Kabic as well. Kabic of Red Star Belgrade, a right winger. This is his second appearance. Kabic made his debut against Azerbaijan in the first qualifier. He played 3 minutes in that one. I'll get rather longer in this one. Kabic, then the other player on. Mihailo Stevanovic, the other player. He's based in Switzerland with St Gallen. Played 84 minutes in the reverse fixture. Central midfield player, Mihailo Stevanovic. Here's Lucic. Good play by Lucic again. That's excellent from him, and the header cleared by Branthwaite. Just wide of the post. That's the best we've seen. And it was Mihailo Elliott up from the back. Right across the face of the goal, and suddenly it fell at the feet of Elliott. There's a little over half an hour remaining. Brilliant turn by James Mcatee. Very nicely done indeed, and plenty of ground gained as well quickly, and it's collected by Madueke, who sent it in, and Elliott was almost on the end of it. Swiftly out of his penalty area. Much changed from the summer. England, a reminder that European champions they may be, but only James Trafford and Taylor Harwood-Bellis in the team today who started the final against Spain in the summer. A few others who were in the squad as well, but it's the sort of turnover that obviously you always have at this level, age-related level, but it certainly looks another really good crop of players coming through, but it's given away by Noni Madueke. Could be an opportunity here. A little layoff by Kabic, collected by Ratkov, block made, and England survived that little flurry up to the edge of their own penalty area. It's a throw for the home side. Uroš Lazic quick with it as well. This is excellent play by the substitute Uroš Kabic. He's made a very bright start in the extremely brief time he's been on the pitch. Second corner then of the match for the hosts. And Kabic is the one who takes it. Plenty of white shirts back, and Madueke will bring it away. Petkovic has a couple of goes at him, and his persistence almost pays off, and Branthwaite just launches it away. So a painful collision there. Liam Delap, the player penalised by the referee for colliding with his opponent. It's a yellow card. Let's have a look here. There's a high boot there with the attempted clearance, but and Delap just colliding with Lucic, who is okay. He's fine, back up and back in the game, but Serbia have given the ball away here. Tidied up in midfield by Stevanovic. Ratkov waits in the middle. It's the little layoff from Mitrovic. Here's Petkovic looking for Ratkov. Branthwaite's there for England with a challenge on Mitrovic. Didn't quite catch him there. No foul. Only Madueke. Back into Livramento, and now Hackney. Here's James Mcatee. Madueke. Tracked by Stefan Mitrovic. Excellent play from Madueke to give him the slip, almost finding Jadon Philogene. Now the counter, which is over almost before it began, with Ratkov trying to get on the end of that. Here comes Hayden Hackney into Mcatee, challenged by persistent figure of Uroš Kabic. Attempted through ball from Elliott. Up into the air off the boot of Nikola Petkovic. Still in play, and England have got it. Taylor Harwood-Bellis venturing a long way forward. Here he is. Into Harvey Elliott, scorer of England's third. Out-muscled by the impressive Vladimir Lucic, the captain of Serbia, who then sends it forward. Ratkov with a header down. This is much better from the home team. Well, it was until Harwood-Bellis stepped in and made sure that there was no opportunity of the shot to come in. Ratkov harassing Livramento, who's happy to take it all the way into the corner and brilliantly plays his way out of trouble, and now has plenty of space around him. 25 minutes to go. England looking comfortable. Here's Bashir Humphreys. Philogene. Losing out in midfield to Petkovic. Here's Lekovic, and then via Lucic away to the far side. Stevanovic. Just too heavy-footed there to bring Uroš Kabic into the game. Kabic hasn't had a lot of football for his club side, never mind the under-21s this season. He's at Red Star Belgrade, but only 3 appearances for his club side. Change coming for England. Delap being substituted, and Jay Stansfield coming on to replace him for his under-21 debut, the Birmingham City striker. He was called up a few days ago. 5 goals for him in the Championship. And Jamie Bino-Gittins as well is on for Jaden Philogene.
Substitution for
Borussia Dortmund player on. So Stansfield, by the way, has been in good form for Blues. He's scored a goal in 2 of the last 3 matches they've played. And, has previously played for England at under 18 and under 20 level. Now adding under 21 level to his collection. Elliott. Midway through the second half. Untroubled England cruising at the moment in Serbia. Elliott. Was forced back by the presence of Uroš Lazic. He still hasn't had much to do, James Trafford. Harwood-Bellis. Back into Branthwaite. Branthwaite very much a starter for the under-21s in this campaign, just the one appearance for him at the finals during the summer. Possession conceded there by Kabic. Hackney, Madueke trying to slide it through towards Stansfield. Lucic, again, excellent close control from him. Lovely pass as well, but Jared Branthwaite was there to shield it back to his goalkeeper. Three-quarters of the way through the game. England adding just 1 goal during the second half so far. This is Harvey Elliott. Elliott again heavily involved, Stansfield going for it, and the shot rising up over the top from Tino Livramento. Second attempt on goal from the Newcastle United player in this match. Hasn't managed to test goalkeeper Veljko Ilić with either of them. Seen back by Livramento to Trafford. England playing their way out from the back again. There'll be a free kick for that challenge from Nikola Petkovic, which was untidy. Petkovic playing his first match for the Serbian under-21 since last March. Humphreys into Mcatee. Madueke. England looking to win for the 3rd time in the 4 matches in this Group F. To do so in style, looking to add to the 3 that they've got already. Livramento relieved of possession on the edge of the box there by Mitrovic. Here's Lucic, who's been really good to watch today, Vladimir Lucic. Cut out by Bashir Humphreys. A bit unlucky with the deflection there. Kabic. He's got some support from Petkovic on the outside if required. And it is required. A one in the air by Livramento. Two England players getting in each other's way there. Kabic up against Bino Gittins. Referee again looking straight at it and saying there was no foul. Harwood-Bellis. Livramento. England so far with a 12-1 aggregate over the two matches with today's opponents. Madueke, and Stansfield makes the run. Pass into him was fast-paced, attack kept alive in towards Stansfield, cleared away by Stefan Lekovic. England throw. Referee just stopping the game for another substitution, and this time Tyler Morton, who's at Hull on loan from Liverpool, is coming on, and James Mcatee, the player being replaced. A hat-trick for him today, but what a memorable afternoon's work, scoring England's first 2 goals inside the opening 20 minutes of the game. I should say as well, it's Tyler Morton's first appearance for the under-21s. He was on the bench a couple of times in September of last year, first call-up since then for him, so he's had to be patient and wait a while. But he'll get just over a quarter of an hour in this one. That's great skill by Bino Gittins. Support from Humphreys on the near side. And Stefan Lekovic was ultimately a little too over-enthusiastic in trying to win the ball back. Jared Branthwaite into Bashir Humphreys. A very solid season with Swansea in the Championship. Hayden Hackney now. Madueke combining brilliantly with Tino Livramento, who's challenged by Stefan Mitrovic. Referee allowing the game to continue. Mitrovic, with some help from Djordjevic, should get the ball away. Serbia will have the throw. This is Mihailo Stevanovic into Lekovic, and now Kabic, support on the near side, Uroš Lazic, decent ball in, Livramento's header away, and the dipping shot over the bar from Nikola Petkovic. Well, that's the best we've seen from Serbia taken them a while to construct promising moves in the direction of the England goal, but that was one here as the cross came in from Lucic. The shot over the top from Petkovic. Space here for Humphreys. He's got Jamie Bino-Gittins nearby on the near side, the substitute. Harvey Elliott. His first touch there for Morton, and then via Hayden Hackney to Bino-Gittins up against Lucic. And the shot on the turn is an excellent one from Stansfield, the debutant, who was really unlucky not to have a debut goal there. Ball swept in. Excellent shot on the turn from Jay Stansfield. And it was very nearly for David Petrovic coming on for Nikola Petrovic.
Substitution for home team, the player number 19 left the field, Petkovic, replaced by player number 4, Petrovic.
Here's Humphreys, very composed. Bino-Gittins now. Beautifully timed by Lekovic, helped out by Uroš Kabic. 12 minutes to go at the TSC Arena in Backa, Topola. In this Group F encounter, the UEFA European Under-21 Euro qualifier. Stevanovic. Lucic, who we've seen playing in the Champions League this season. Zvezda, a Red Star in a group which includes Manchester City. Cleared away by Jared Branthwaite. It was Mitrovic who's come to the near side, the right, with that delivery. Elliott back into Branthwaite, who suddenly found himself under a bit of pressure. Was Petar Ratkov closing in on James Trafford. Elliott back into Hayden Hackney. Remaining comfortably in control as they have been throughout the game. Here comes Hackney now. Stansfield, marshalled by Lukovic. Livramento with the throw. Tyler Morton now in possession. Morton. It's an easy one for Matej Djordjevic. We're in the last 10 minutes of the game. England's set to move up onto 9 points in the group, 3 behind the leaders Ukraine, that would be, with both teams having played 4 matches. That key one at the moment, the 3-2 win for Ukraine last month against England, with that last gasp winner deep in added time. Bino-Gittins on the deck, and the referee gives England the free kick. couple of changes coming for England. Jared Branthwaite, one of those going off. Bashir Humphreys as well. Coming on, Jarell Quansah of Liverpool. So one side of Merseyside gives way to the other as Branthwaite takes his lead. So Quansah on for his second cap. And Josh Wilson-Esbrand as well on for his first cap for the under-21s. He's at Reims in France on loan from Manchester City, the 20-year-old left-back. So Esbrand on for what remains of the game, and Jarell Quansah as well, who we have seen in the Liverpool first team this season. Quansah, 9 appearances in all competitions for Liverpool so far this season. That was the clearest foul of the day. The referee couldn't miss that if he tried. So yellow card for Petar Ratkov. Ratkov, who played for the Serbian senior team last month, made his international debut against Hungary. First touch of the ball here for Wilson-Esbrand. Lekovic clearing, collected by Kabic. No joy, but he does get a free kick. A couple of changes for the home team. Milos Lukovic is coming on to replace Vladimir Lucic. But Ratkov going off as well. 18 is Samed Bazdar of Partizan, the 19-year-old. He plays as a second striker. Milos Lukovic for IMT Belgrade. He's just 17, the number 22 centre forward. He's scored 8 goals in 15 matches so far this season. Lukovic, who's just come on. This is his 3rd appearance of the qualifiers, and all of them have been off the bench. So 6 minutes to go, plus added time. Morton, Elliott, Quansah, and Harwood-Bellis has moved across to the left of the 2 in the middle at the back. Quansah, who made his debut actually as a substitute in the reverse fixture against Serbia, came on for the last 14 minutes of that one, playing for slightly less than that today. Here he is. We're at 3-0 with 5 minutes to go. It's been 3-0 since 10 minutes into the second half. Obviously not quite the heights of the 9-1 victory of last month, but you wouldn't really be expecting that, would you? And Serbia, never an easy place to go to win a game. It's always in for a difficult night with one thing and another. 5 minutes to go. It's 3-0 England. Harwood-Bellis into Harvey Elliott. Could be a free kick. Stevanovic was on top of him as he received the ball. Bino Gittins. Away from Mitrovic. Chased by Kabic, who won't get there. It's a decent looking ball. Stansfield was almost in there again. He's carried a threat since coming off the bench for his debut, Jay Stansfield. Serbia looking for a goal of late consolation. It's with Stefan Mitrovic who sent it across, and the shot again takes a block. It was hit with some force as well. Mitrovic, Stevanovic trying to poke it through, and Elliott, of course, he's popping up everywhere, was initially the player from England who had the ball. He's made himself available for the short pass and gets it. Very nicely done by Noni Madueke. Looking for Jay Stansfield, and Stansfield's still going, and it's smothered at the last moment by Petrovic, the substitute. He looks dangerous every time he has the ball at his feet in the final third. He hasn't been far away from getting a debut goal as well. Looks like a painful conclusion to that passage of play there for Matej Djordjevic, who may have just put his shoulder out there in challenging Noni Madueke short of the halfway line. Certainly looks that way. Well, that does look painful. So Matej Djordjevic in some distress, coming towards the near side. Painful end to his match. Let's hope that's nothing major. We have had 5 substitutes used by Serbia's new coach in this game already. England on the front foot. We're in the last couple of minutes of the game. Tyler Morton sending it across. Could be a goal kick. So he's off down the tunnel. They'll try and sort his shoulder out. And it's going to be a second defeat of the campaign for Serbia. New coach for this one, but same outcome against England to all intents and purposes. 12-1 over the 2 games. Well, Wilson has run now for England. Jay Stansfield up alongside Jamie Bino-Gittins, but sliding in to win the ball, Mihailo Illich. Determined play there from the Serbian defender. Ball up to Lekovic. Illich away, the bounce beating Lukovic. And we have a minimum of 3 added minutes. 3 added minutes which won't make any difference to the outcome of the game. This has been a job very well done by Lee Carsley's team. Another 3 points in the bag. And it's never looked in doubt, pretty much from the first whistle. Of course, they will have been full of confidence given the way things panned out between the 2 sides just a few weeks ago, but looking to put a bit of icing on the victory cake here. The shot from Madueke, not too far wide of the goal. Unable to add to the 3 that he's scored already in the qualifiers so far, Noni Madueke of Chelsea. Here's Harvey Elliott. Still time for a last to tackle too, and Madueke's done really well here under pressure from Elliott. Great skill from Madueke. And the ball cleared away, Kabic. Taken off his toes there by Harwood-Bellis. Hackney, Morton, Konsa, reminder England playing Northern Ireland at home on Tuesday. Bino Gittins, Josh Wilson-Esbrun there for England. It's a throw for Serbia. We're in the last minute of additional time. I should think Željko Ilić, the Serbian goalkeeper, will be glad to see the back of England after these two fixtures. Serbia in third place in the group, 3 points behind England. They're on 6, England second on 9, Ukraine top on 12. That's in real time. And there goes the final whistle, blown by Peter Kjærsgaard, the referee from Denmark. And a job well done, England dominant from start to finish. A few hardy English fans in the crowd. 2 goals in the opening 19 minutes from James Mcatee gave England the template for victory, and Harvey Elliott adding the third 10 minutes into the second half. A comfortable win, the under-21s. Back to winning ways. It's finished Serbia under-21s 0, England under-21s 3. Let's take a quick look back at the highlights of this match, and England were very much on the front foot from the first whistle in this one in the opening 5 minutes of the game, and the host playing themselves into a spot of bother. James Mcatee sensing an opportunity and take it. He did get a deflection which helped the ball on its way into the back of the net. Mihailo Ilić was the unlucky defender. Mcatee gets the goal with his shot, and it just deflected off the player's calf over the top of Željko Ilić, the goalkeeper. Remember, he conceded 9 to England the other week and conceded another one there in the opening 5 minutes of the game. England dominating the match throughout, 75% of the possession over the 90 minutes, created much more as well, and they were nearly 2 up inside 10 minutes. Noni Madueke with the delivery, headed just beyond the far post by Liam Delap. That was a super delivery, and the header not far away. But England did make it 2 soon after. James Mcatee involved in the build-up here, and Hayden Hackney collecting possession. Back into Mcatee, saw an opportunity and found the gap. 2-0 England inside the opening 20 minutes of the game, and already a long way back for Serbia. It was a super finish from Mcatee. Those his first 2 goals for the under-21s. And England looking really comfortable in the 19th minute of the game at 2-0. Serbia's players struggling to get anywhere near James Trafford in the England goal at the other end of the field. But it was always England with the more inventive play. And Harvey Elliott involved here into Mcatee, who got underneath that one as he looked for what would have been the hat-trick goal. That was England's first effort on goal in the second half, and not long after there was another one. Elliott involved in the start of the build-up. Noni Madueke just feeding the ball back to him, and then the Liverpool player finding the back of the net for 3-0, game, set and match for England. 10 minutes into the second half. Madueke heavily involved in that build-up, and it was a really good finish from Harvey Elliott, who scored twice against Serbia in the reverse fixture and added to his tally and England's with this excellent strike beyond the goalkeeper Elliott. So Serbia made a few changes during the second half and did improve a little bit, but it was too little too late really. This was a decent delivery in, and Petkovic collecting it but putting the shot over the top of the crossbar. I think that was about as close as they got. Nikola Petkovic ruining that opportunity. It was an excellent ball in from Uroš Lazic. The header away from Hayden Hackney, falling to Petkovic. Jamie Bino-Gittins, one of England's substitutes, involved here. They were still always looking for a fourth goal, and Jay Stansfield on his debut was so unlucky not to get it. The Birmingham City forward with a lovely turn and an excellent finish. Left disappointed to see the ball bouncing away to safety off the upright. Bino-Gittins skipping away from Mitrovic here inside the last 5 minutes of the game, and Stansfield again almost in. This time marshalled by Stefan Lekovic at the back, but always looking lively during his time on the pitch as a substitute. And just before the match was done, England still looking for that fourth goal. Noni Madueke forward, Stansfield almost in, but not quite. The challenge made at the last moment by David Petkovic to deny him, and it means that England have won the match by 3-0. Well, the all-important tale of the tape, the most important number at the top, of course, the score itself, 3-0 to England, never in doubt. 16 attempts on goal, over twice as many as their hosts. 4 on target, no shots on target from Serbia in this match today. Only 1 yellow card each. We've had more than that on previous encounters between these two, haven't we, in years gone by. England 75% possession, importantly, they made it count. Let's take a little look at the group table, how things stand following today's match. Ukraine were 4-0 winners over Luxembourg yesterday. 100% record for them, 4 wins out of 4. England with a 3rd win from 4, up onto 9 points. Serbia on 6. Azerbaijan, Luxembourg and Northern Ireland all on 3. England host Northern Ireland on Tuesday in their next match. But this trip to Serbia has been a job well done by Lee Carsley's team. 2 goals in the first half from James Mcatee and 1 in the second from Harvey Elliott. More than enough to secure the 3 points on the road against Serbia. It's Serbia 0, England 3, and on to the home match against Northern Ireland. From Backa, Topola, it's goodbye.